Yawn.
We are coming to you together today to play a little first impressions on My Next Life as a Villainess.
All routes lead to doom. Oh, you're right. It is pirates.
Yeah, Pirates of the
Disturbance. Disturbia. That's what it makes me think of.
We were just talking about this in the car. I was like, isn't this one like the Pirates one? Because I've seen the manga in Barnes & Noble, and it's like all these little adventures, if you will. And this is specifically the Pirates one. I don't know why they started with that one. Maybe it's the first one. Let us know in the comments below if you know. But let me read just a little write-up on it before we get into it. We're going to play a little bit of the game and then give you our first impressions. So it says, this delightful rom-com sets sail on a journey filled with swashbuckling action, pesky pirates, and possibly doom. Katarina Claes, is that how you say it? Do you know?
I'm going to say yes.
Wait, I don't know, like, what nationality.
Yeah.
We'll just say Katarina. Katarina is a young woman born into a family of nobility who has a memory of her past life as a high school student. She was reincarnated as a villainess in an otome game called Fortune Lover. Exile or death were all that awaited her in this new world. However, she managed to evade these ends and somehow made it through the year to spring break. As fate would have it, both Katarina and her adopted brother Keith... Is he a love option?
I don't know yet. Oh, wait. I think he is.
He's adopted, and, like, I feel like specifically when they do that, it's because they're going to make him a love option.
I hate that.
Us playing Brocon. Okay, anyways. As fate would have it, both Katarina and her adopted brother Keith were to board a state-of-the-art luxury liner called the Vinculum on its maiden voyage during their time away from the academy. Once aboard the ship, she realized her friends were also in attendance on what was meant to be a luxurious journey at sea. The tides changed quickly when they were attacked by pirates who took over the Vinculum and held all of its passengers hostage. This turn of events all seemed familiar to Katarina, and she begins to recall that this was a storyline in her Fortune Lover fanbook. Could this mean she's living in a resurrection of a canned doom ending? Will Katarina and her friends be able to return to Sorcier safely? The curtain rises for a new twist in this doom flag evading romantic comedy. So yeah. It sounds really fun, honestly.
Yeah, so I guess we'll just see what's good.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the anime?
I've seen, like, parts of it.
I've never seen it.
But I have seen, like, everybody talk about it on Otome Twitter, and I'm like, I, like, kind of want to see, because it's different than, to me, what are, like, the typical Otome games, where they get, like, real serious and real fast.
I love that it's a comedy. I love a romantic comedy. You guys know that. Evermore is a romantic comedy.
Check out Evermore. Yay! Okay, let's see what's goody.
I love that we both have Kirby as our thing. I'm checking if it can be played. Sir.
Oh, yeah, because it's on the internet.
Oh, shoot. Do you need my Wi-Fi? What's the name cut that? Oh.
Okay. I like the, like, bright colors.
Yeah, it's cute. Kind of like a royal vibe, like you were saying.
Alright. Ooh, okay. Just a lot of characters.
New game. Let's go.
Scenario. I like this. The little chibis at the bottom of the screen. Cute.
I do remember hearing that in the anime there is like a romance option with one of the girls. I wonder if that's in the game or not.
Oh, okay.
If you guys know anything that we're like asking questions to, just let us know in the comments.
Yeah, okay.
Prologue. Invitation to sea.
Okay. It's like modern.
I know, I didn't expect that. Huh?
What do you think, it's like a cruise? Because I'm like going pirates.
I'm thinking it was supposed to be a cruise, but then it turns into this whole, like, it, like, meshes into another world. Like, she gets isekai'd. I'm thinking.
In a room.
It has light pink walls and a black table. A pipe-framed bed with light blue sheets. Placed on the bed is a blue pillow. I'll just, like, switch off.
Yeah. Oh, this is Atsu's room. How nostalgic.
I came here all the time in my past life.
A sound suddenly places me in a reverie. It's one I haven't heard in some time.
My hands are tearing cellophane wrap off a package from a website we often ordered from back then. It's like her childhood.
I wonder. Wait, are these my hands?
Looking closely, the hands are kind of different from mine. As I wonder why, the hands take a book from the wrap.
Phew, it's finally here.
Huh, don't tell me this voice is...
Atsu? Am I Atsu in this dream?
Oh, she's dreaming. I was like, what? It's not like I'm behind Atsu or like we're in the same place. It feels like I literally am Atsu.
Wait, I think I know that picture she's holding. No way.
The book says Fortune Lover, the official fanbook. Dreamy romance. Oh my gosh, that kind of looks like Angelique, like the main character in that picture.
Fortune Lover is the name of the otome game I was obsessed with in my previous life.
Why does she keep saying previous life?
Because this seems like where we're going to be at is she's like in olden times.
Right. I'm confused.
Because this is like
so
my next life as a villainess, and it's like...
Oh, my next life. You're right.
And so I guess you could say, like, if you are going from life to life, it really doesn't matter because you don't have to go to the future. You can go to the past time frame and have another life.
That's true. Yeah. Oh man, I didn't know about this book. It'd be cool if the special CGs I got in game are in it.
Like the one with Gerardo?
Yeah, what is that? Giordo?
Giordo? Gio eating the muffin and the muffin Maria dropped.
Oh yeah, hey Atsu, I avoided all the doom flags.
Oh, Giordo, because I can hear talking. Oh, Prince Giordo's sadistic expression is amazing. The change in his smile at the game's end is even better.
I'm gonna have to, like, cut the game audio when I'm in editing, because it'll just be us talking over.
I wonder, too, then, yeah, if this will be a series of games, because you can play each one to get in, like, all of them.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if she's saying, like, in my previous life, if she's talking about, like, the games. Because if she's playing as Atsu, maybe Atsu is one of the main characters in, like, a specific game.
Yeah.
She can't hear me. Well, obviously, I am her right now.
This body is Atsu, so of course I can't force her to say things I want.
But if this is a dream, I at least wanted to talk to her. I want to read the official fan book, too, so...
No, wait, Atsu, I'm not done with that page yet.
Atsu, unable to hear my muted screams, flips onward mercilessly.
And then I spot a familiar face.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, she's reading about herself.
Oh, yeah. Because she's technically Atsu right now. Oh, no, the villainess. She's got a ton of expressions. Does the staff really love her that much?
Oh, no, Katarina Klass.
Katarina Klass is the villainess of Fortune Lover.
She's a character who does awful criminal things to get the protagonist Maria and gets killed or exiled in most endings. This sounds like Angelique.
I know, right? Is it like the friend character?
Yeah,
like I forget her name.
Rosalia?
Yeah, Rosalie. Or Rosalina, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And I, an ordinary high school girl, have reincarnated as her. In other words, I am Katarina Klass.
Oh, wow, they actually put the ending list in here.
Exiled, disowned, killed by magic, stabbed with a sword. The list of Katarina's brutal doom endings made me recall all I'd experienced. Except, like, as far as I've played in, like, the earlier Angelique games, I haven't played any of the modern ones. Nothing, like, really bad happens to Rosalina, like, or Rosalia, or whatever her name is.
No, yeah, in Angelique, they're like, you can either be her, like...
Best friend.
You could lose and work for her,
or she can like, be your maid thing.
Yeah. It was such a long journey.
But I'm no longer heading to Doom. We've passed the graduation ceremony at the Magic Academy where the game ends. So does she, like, aware that she jumps from video game to video game?
I have to imagine, yes.
It kind of seems like what her tea is.
Ever since I regained memory of my past life, I, Katarina, have done whatever I could to avoid the Doom ends.
To start, we have the romanceable character who sets my first Doom flag, Giordo Stewart.
He looks like Lucien.
He kind of does look like Lucien.
Where the third prince of the Sorcerer falls for the protagonist, Katarina is either banished in the good end or killed in the bad end. Jeez.
So is she not the main character? She's like a side character
I guess she turns... That makes sense. So Atsu is the main character, or like Maria is the main character that Atsu's playing. And the villainess is like basically the enemy, and that's trying to stop you from like love, but you fall in love. And in this case, if she avoids the doom ends, she now flips the script, and she's like, I'm the good one.
Yeah.
Like, I'm the one that falls in love.
We've been great friends ever since childhood, but lately I've been worried I'd reach a bad end at any minute. So funny to hear her talk about it like that.
I put so much effort into making the perfect toy snake, so I could scare him off at any time.
There's a snake in my boot. The next romanceable character, aka the next Doom flag, is Keith Klass.
He's the adopted son of the Klass family, making him my adorable little brother. Oh.
Sis. But if he falls in love with the protagonist, Katarina is still exiled or killed by magic.
It's either I'm exiled or I'm killed.
Yeah, it's like...
Love that for me.
Because she explained how she gets the not bad end, then?
Well, I guess though it's like in the good end, I get exiled. Like, can I do anything else? Am I not?
I don't know. Like, I should just get
autonomous?
put to a new game.
Unlike the game, he grew up to be a nice boy, so we're close-knit adopted siblings. Unlike the game?
Yeah, I'm confused. Next is the third romanceable character, Alan Stewart. Giordo's twin brother, the fourth prince, doesn't doom Katerina.
The rival character in Alan's route is Lady Mary Hunt, the daughter of the Marquis Hunt.
But unlike Katerina, Mary isn't doomed in any route. She's such a lovely rival.
Her
Good for her.
tatas are like in your shit.
They're tataing.
That's
for sure.
Her titties are yiddying.
I forgot whose turn it was.
Well, she always helps me out and has a kind heart, so no wonder she's never doomed. She's a rival. She's doomed in my eyes.
I know, what? So she's not a rival, but she's still doomed? Just like I befriended Alan, who I wouldn't have met in the game, Mary and I grew up together to become best friends. Besties.
Your bestie, Miss Westie.
Seems like she's your enemy because she's letting you get killed.
I know.
Exiled. And the fourth romanceable character is Nicole Ascart.
Not Nicole, I'm just kidding. Fortunately, Katerina isn't doomed in the route of the Prime Minister's son either. Ooh, Prime Minister's son, I like it. I like the status.
Like Alan's route, the protagonist is not Katerina, but Nicole's sister, Sophia. She's cute. I love her outfit.
Yeah. Nicole and Sophia aren't connected to me in the game, but both of them are now my precious friends.
I wonder if this means that basically she's telling the game from, like, backwards, because the game's already over.
Oh, so, like, this is, like, she thought she was ready to move on to the next life, but then when she's on the cruise ship, all of her friends from the previous game are still there?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I didn't do Nicole's route in my past life, so Atsu spoiled the whole thing for me.
I'm just glad I didn't end up doomed.
I panicked when I tried to boost my magic just in case, and it didn't improve at all.
When I was a child, I worked hard on a farm to improve my earth magic, but my powers hardly changed.
However, I found farming fun and devoted myself to it anyway. I could have always lived as a farmer if I were exiled.
I don't have to worry about that anymore. Of course, that doesn't mean I'm planning to quit my farming hobby.
And so I managed to avoid all of the doom flags by taking the perfect measures.
But who could have thought we'd end up reaching the friendship end? Oh, so that's what she ended up with.
Like, that literally looks like
Angelique,
Yeah.
To the T.
Maria is the protagonist, a fortune lover. Like all Otome heroines, she's kind and pretty and everyone falls for her.
I was lucky enough to befriend her at the academy, but I was nervous about who she would end up with.
After all, her love life correlates directly with my doom flags.
But Maria didn't choose anyone. Thus, we all became friends and reached the friendship ending. I can't wait to have that in Snowkissed.
Mm-hmm. Thanks to that, the villainess Katerina escaped her doom, but I wonder how. Maria's too sweet to not have a boyfriend.
Oh boy.
Hmm?
Atsu's sigh brings me back to my senses. I find her looking at the rejected episodes, rough sketches, and development stories.
So Maria's original hairstyle looked like this. And wait, a rejected doom for the evil Katerina?
No, wait, what is this? What do you mean a rejected doom?
Panicking, I fix my eyes on the page Atsu has opened.
It reads, a cut ending where the boat taking Katerina into exile is attacked and sunk by pirates. So that's where she ends up in, like, this
Okay.
other ending.
I mean, being exiled is harsh enough, but a ship sinks and she's being exiled? Seriously?
What I find particularly concerning is that these menacing sketches of the ship and the pirates are so finely detailed.
Hey, production staff, what is this? Why are you so determined to doom Katerina Clace? Do you hate her that much?
Seriously, the team should be reincarnated as Katerina too. I wonder how she got here. I'd love to know that. Like,
Yeah,
why is she here?
I wonder if it explains later in the game, or if it's like only like a manga, like anime thing that explains
That explains it, yeah.
The pirates attack and sink the boat. Huh. Actually, I kind of want to see that happen.
Not you too, Atsu!
But I can't believe they decided to throw out such a thought-out idea. They must have thought it was such a waste.
Wait, throughout?
Oh yeah, this is a rejected doom. Wow, I'm so glad they didn't actually put this in the game.
I mean, the game has already ended.
In other words, I avoided all dooms, even new ones I hadn't known. I don't have to worry about doom flags anymore.
At least that's what I heard. After seeing it again, I'm really curious.
Huh? What did you say?
I feel like Atsu just said something important. She's gonna, pick up the game again.
I need her to repeat it, but...
Rena, Lady Katarina.
I hear a voice calling me in the distance, then feel someone shaking my shoulders and...
That was cool. Mm-hmm. A little effect.
When I opened my eyes, I find Sophia looking at me worriedly.
That's when I finally realized I had fallen asleep in the academy's courtyard.
That was nostalgic. I kind of wanted to stay in that dream a little longer.
Something Atsu said was still concerning me.
Lady Katarina, are you alright?
Oh yes, I was just having a little nap. Anyways, what are you doing here, Sophia?
I'm going home today too, so I wanted to see you before I leave the academy.
I visited your room, but you weren't there, so I've been looking for you. I won't be able to see you for a while, so...
The academy spring break is starting.
It's common for students to head home, so since they had plans, Giordo, Alan, Mary, and Maria all left today.
Oh, so you're leaving too, Sophia. Sorry for making you search for me.
Please, you don't need to apologize.
Sophia's soft smile is pretty as ever. As expected of the sister of Nicole, the devilish charmer himself, it makes me feel a bit dizzy.
It's disappointing I can't see her, Mary or Maria, during the spring break. They all said they had plans that they couldn't miss.
You and Lord Keith are heading home tomorrow, right, Lady Katarina?
Yeah, that's our plan.
Actually, we were supposed to go home the first day of vacation just like the others.
But our journey was delayed just before the vacation started.
I don't know exactly why it was rescheduled, but Keith might, since he's the one who got the letter.
Did the carriage break or something?
But if that were the case, I'm pretty sure Anne, my maid, wouldn't have been summoned ahead of us.
By the way, Lady Katarina, what brought you here?
Soil tending, of course.
Soil tending? Oh, she has little hearts in her eyes. That's cute.
Yeah, we won't be at the academy for a while, right? I'm prepping the soil so I can plant seeds when we return.
I just sat down for a quick break, but then I fell asleep. Maybe it's this warm weather.
I would never fall asleep in warm weather. Just want to make that abundantly clear.
I would never fall asleep in public. Well, for the Uber drive, we fell asleep.
That was a huge mistake.
We're lucky to be here. Genuinely.
Maybe you were tired. You've been doing all your packing by yourself, too. It's true, I've been having trouble packing my things.
I usually leave that to Anne, but since she's not here, I'm doing it myself. It shows I've become completely dependent on her.
Okay.
Me, whenever Michael's out of town, I'm like, oh man, stuff I have to do.
Usually packing would be done by now.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time packing my luggage. Keith keeps seeing my pile of bags saying, sister, that's too much. Oh, I don't like when they translate sister directly to sister. I don't know why. It just bothers me.
Yeah, just put Katarina.
Because people don't say that in English. You don't say, brother, sister. It sounds weird.
Yeah, well, maybe you would, I guess, on like the time.
Maybe in this era. Yeah, maybe that makes sense for this era.
Because I would never say to Xavier, like, oh, brother, hope you have
Big bro.
Yeah.
So bad.
Ugh.
I would never call my brother big bro.
I know. That happened a lot. You ever see, like, random clips on TikTok when, like, you clearly tell writers your only children write siblings and they're like, come on, little bro. And it's like, who talks like that?
Yeah, you
if
have
I'm talking
to
with Simone or Tanner, I'm like, come on, big head. Come on, you gangly. I'm just kidding.
But I know in Japan that's normal to use, like the words for it. But yeah. Oni-san. Okay, but I really want Mother to try the veggies I harvested this winter. I guess the cabbage is too big, though.
We also had the second year's graduation and completion ceremonies. No wonder you're tired. How about you head off to bed?
I guess you're right. I'll go to bed and get ready for tomorrow.
It's like daylight.
I know, right?
I nod and Sophia appears relieved, but her eyes betray her anxious thoughts.
I want to see you off to your room, but my carriage is already here, so...
Oh, I didn't realize she was tight on time. I really feel bad for making her search for me. Well, that was her own choice, but good for her.
It's okay. I'll be sure to return to my room.
Alright, well then, I'll be heading home. Please excuse me.
Yeah, see you after spring vacation.
Sophia looks reluctant to leave, but when I smile and wave my hand, she reminds me to rest and walks away.
Recently, I've gotten warm enough that I'd be fine even sleeping outside, but she still worries about me. Sophia is such a kind girl.
She's pretty and charming. I'm so lucky to have her as a friend. I mean...
And then my stomach begins to grumble. Perhaps I really should call it a day. I feel like this is still kind of long-winded, like a typical Otomate game.
Yeah. But Anne's not here, and I don't know where the spare snacks are. I'm assuming, yeah, because we haven't even met any of the, like, suitors, like,
yeah, and she's, like, re-talking about the same thing over and over. Like, I should go to bed. Oh, maybe I should go to bed. It's like, okay, yeah, you don't need to do all that.
8 times. Or, like, she waved off, and then I said, it's like, shut up.
I know.
Anne told me, Lady Katerina, I will leave the snacks here, but don't eat them all at once. Well, I tried.
Oh, my dear Anne, you know 1 snack a day is not nearly enough for me.
We gotta wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
As I search for fruit in the courtyard, departing from my barren field, Keith appears before me.
That was a slide. There you are, sister.
Sister! I don't like that they also capitalize sister, because that's not a capital. Sister's like a regular ass word.
When you're using it as a title, I think you do. So I think they are going for old in English. Because that's the only time it would be. If they were just doing like casual modern, it would be lower, right?
Yeah, because he's... Yeah, because it'd be the same concept that he's replacing, I guess, in this case, sister for her actual name.
Yeah. I have something to talk to you about.
It seems Keith realizes I'm scavenging for food, and he looks as strained as ever.
Sister, were you trying to eat something off the ground again? Not that being a common occurrence for her.
I wasn't. I was just looking to see if there was edible fruit in the courtyard.
So you were. First of all, none of the trees in this courtyard bear edible fruits.
When will he admit that there's nothing unladylike about picking fruit from a tree?
Mother and Keith insist that a duke's daughter should never pick fruit from the tree. Sometimes love can be smothering.
Oh, fine. I still have snacks Anne gave me for emergency, so want some? Is there, like, no other food within the entire school?
I know, she, like, gave her exactly 1 snack a day somewhere. Like, you have snacks? He pulls out Cheez-Its. Like, something super modern.
Just a few.
Keith says that, then takes an adorably wrapped cookie from his pocket.
Do you think that this one cookie's gonna sustain my ass?
I know. Stop. I'm, like, searching on the ground, like...
I would expect less from Anne and Keith. I wouldn't expect less from Anne and Keith. They actually had extras just in case. I'm so grateful.
As I tear open the wrapping and cram the cookie in my mouth, I look up at Keith standing in front of me.
Anyway, Keith, you wanted to talk to me?
Okay, sister, how many times do I have to say you shouldn't? No, that's not what I wanted to say.
Keith is looking unusually troubled, so I swallow the cookie whole, then he begins to speak.
Well, I actually got this letter from Mother and Father a few days ago, and...
It seems that a cold has been circulating the class estate for some time now.
A cold?
Keith says the cold is pretty bad, and that both her parents were confined.
Most of the servants also became ill, so there weren't enough staff to work the house. That's why Anne was called home early.
Why didn't you tell me?
If he told me earlier, I could have gone home with Anne and taken care of them alongside her.
I draw near Keith quickly, but he shakes his head with discomfort.
No, sister. Father told me to not tell you. Then why are you saying it now?
Keith explains that Father didn't want me to worry, as I'd insist on rushing home, and wrote that it should be kept a secret.
Aw, come on.
Perhaps he didn't want us to catch their cold?
That's why we were going to head home tomorrow instead of the first day of the spring vacation, but...
Keith's hesitation gives me a bad feeling.
Wait, what if I haven't avoided every doom, and this cold is going to kill every member of the Clace family?
After all, I wasn't able to finish Fortune Lover. It wouldn't be weird if that was an unknown route.
No, I'd never want that. I should get home right now. She's halfway off.
Keith quickly grabs my arms as I try to run, head full of steam.
Sister, hold on. Sister.
Sisters!
Like James Charles now.
Sisters!
Oh my
Bye,
God.
sister!
Sister snapped. It says they're all getting better in the letter that I just received.
They're getting better.
Really?
Yeah, it seems like they are, so I don't think we have to worry about our parents, but here, look at this.
Keith takes out a letter from an envelope. I open it in a hurry to find this written. Like, you didn't need to say that whole sentence. Like, you could have just shown us the letter.
Yeah, he hands me the letter. The cold circulating the state is nearly gone and everyone is recovering. However, I must attend a series of social gatherings, so I don't want to be with my kids.
Considering my current condition, it is unlikely I will be able to attend.
That said, Duclace of Sorcier...
I just read the names. Luigi.
Wow, miss these events. Thus, I would request Keith, not my daughter though, participate on my behalf. Luigi.
Wario. You, on behalf of father, for how long exactly?
For the course of our spring vacation.
What?
Who dat? I don't know what I'm gonna think of that.
Who dat? I love that scene.
Who dat?
Keith is to attend social gatherings representing father throughout spring break.
Does that mean I'll have to stay at the academy all alone for my whole vacation? That would suck, especially since they don't seem to have a cafeteria.
No way, I won't survive without Anne and Keith. I've already eaten all the snacks. It's like, does the school never feed their students, or...
Also, how many times is she going to talk about the snacks? Like, we get it, you like snacks.
Yeah, like, her food can't be her only personality
We
trait.
cannot do this.
Maria's not here to make any either. That's all Maria's good for?
What is she good for? Absolutely nothing. How can I get my hands on some snacks? Mother, please give me some money. Wait, if they're recovering, can't we go home?
Shouldn't I head back to take care of them?
Sister, earth to sister. Oh, I hate that sentence.
Sister!
There's more in the letter.
Sister Slay, Sister Boots. Like, good God.
Bye, sisters. Keith is right. I haven't finished reading. There's a second letter written by Mother. There she wrote.
Murder, she wrote. Why didn't they write to her?
I know.
Dear Keith, I'm very concerned about leaving Katerina alone at the academy without any supervision, as she has already started to farm there. Fucking commoner.
Oh my god. I would feel better if you stay by her side and keep watch on her. I know I'm troubling you, but please take Katerina with you.
I will arrange for furnishings and temporary maids.
Dear Katerina. Okay, she gets a letter.
Now.
Is it not going?
Yeah, no.
She said, nope. Can you go home? What the heck? You guys, the game froze on us.
I know, for as much as it cost.
Yeah, you would expect not to have any issues. Especially since, like, we didn't even get to a save yet. Okay, but, like, what do those buttons do?
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Go to button config. She wasn't actually
So it just
having one.
froze.
It literally just froze and we had to restart it, but it's working now.
Okay, please be a proper lady and behave well. Do not get too carried away.
Listen to what Keith says. I've attached some detailed notes, so be sure to read them carefully. Sincerely, Mother.
Oof.
Not oof.
On the third page, Mother's written a number of extremely specific rules to obey.
Never eat anything off the ground. Keep your mouth shut while eating. Do not run off alone and make a ruckus. She sounds like she's 2 years old.
Yeah. Mother's handwriting is so powerful I can almost hear her voice. I can't help but staring off into space.
Mother, she's good as always.
I gently close a letter full of Mother's classic lectures, trying my absolute best to forget ever setting my eyes upon them.
And, what did Mother want to say again?
I read the first letter again and tilt my head, wondering about one thing.
Hey, Keith, what exactly are the important social gatherings starting tomorrow?
Oh, about that.
Thank God I did a time skip.
I was like, I don't want to know.
I look out of the carriage window and high spirits
can
Keith
feel
by my
them.
side. Oh, can you?
Yeah, if you go back in the log.
Oh, that's so cool. It feels like the boat's like rocking on the Joy-Cons.
I think we'll just stop it here for now because it's getting a little long.
Yeah, she's definitely long-winded. We were talking about that the other day. Like, do we think it's going to be like a classic Otomate style, or since it's based off of something that they like acquired, would it be more concise and more snappy? But it's definitely long-winded in my opinion.
Yeah.
I still like it so far. Like, there's
Yeah.
not enough happened for me to say that it's bad.
I'm kind of interested to know because it's kind of the setup, like a good setup to say, like, there's another Doom ending. And that's what she's, like, gonna hit now and trying to avoid, and that's the setup. I think that's, like, pretty unique because, like, she talks about it enough to being like, these are all the other ones that happen and how you avoid them. I've avoided them, but now the one that was, like, destroyed and Atsu clearly went to go play again to get this ending, and that's where we're at now. And then it's, like, I wonder how it'll go, though, since Maria is no longer the protagonist, the villainess is, how that'll play out.
Yeah, because she's now going to have love options, I'm assuming, since that's that's what we're all here for.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited about it. I'm definitely gonna get it too, and we're both gonna play it, and we can like let you know like what we think of it at a later date. I won't say a specific one because
We're done doing that.
We're done being wrong because sometimes we just get burnt out on stuff, and like timelines make it worse. But yeah, I'm excited to see because it's like fun, it's lighthearted. And it's a really unique setting. I love all the references to Angelique. I didn't really expect that. And maybe it's supposed to just be more vague, but it seems pretty, like, dead on to an Angelique reference, especially the image of the girl.
Yeah, I think so, too. The only thing I would say is, like, they should be meeting the guys already.
Yeah, I think with console games, you see that they feel like they have more time because, like, you already bought it, so they don't have to hook you, but I disagree. I feel like if you want to continue to make sales on your next games and stuff, like, you should be hooking your readers right away.
Yeah.
And I don't think they really hook you right away. I did like that initial dream sequence where she's, like, reading through that. That kind of hooked me.
Yeah.
But then I feel like it dragged when she woke up from her nap.
Yeah, I also feel like they're doing a lot more telling than showing. Show me, don't tell me.
Yeah, like, you don't need to describe what the bed looks like if we're looking at it. Like, when she was describing, like, it has blue striped pillows, like, I can see that with my eyes.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have, that's not how this medium works. You don't have to tell me.
Yeah.
But yeah, that I can't really, like, rate it or anything based off of that. But yeah, I really would love to know what you guys think in the comments, because I've seen a bunch of people that comment on our videos before that we follow on Twitter, like, say that they have it and they loved it and they've already beat it. So I'd love to hear from you guys what your favorite route was, any tips for us as we're going on and playing it on our own voyages. But yeah, that's it for this quick video. We hope you guys had a great holiday. This is going to be going up just after the holidays. So yeah, we'll talk to you guys in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.